Har, matey, time for a package from China.
Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video we are going to talk about the Retro Arcade. I want to point out I got this product from funnyplaying.com. Thanks for donating me this awesome product. But it doesn't influence my personal opinion and review. So let's get started, because I'm so curious, what are we going to get? Alright, we're going to take a close look at the box, and what you can see here is that it got some extra features at the back, USB ports and TV out function. It comes in a really neat box, 4.3-inch full view TFT screen, 64 bits inside, game operation system, really awesome. So the box looks pretty impressive, really awesome. So let's unbox it, because I am really curious. Alright, but before we're going to do some gameplay and looking at the bar top itself, or the mini arcade, how you want to pronounce it, let's take a close look. What are we going to get? It comes with a TV out cable, but it is an AV out, so it's stereo sound. So yeah, it's not HDMI. A little bit of a bummer, but we're going to check it out, how good is the quality. And this is really neat. It also comes with two little controllers, 6-button controllers. I must say they are pretty small for my hands, but I think what they will do. You plug them at the back of the console and just use your mini bar top as a console. Alright, now it's time to talk about the Retro Arcade, the machine, because I'm very curious how is the quality and the build of it. So, shall we talk about the screen? How good is the screen? As you can see, I hope you can see it on the camera, it's very bright and very colorful, so that is really awesome. If I move it a little bit to the left and the right, you can see that the view angle is pretty damn good. But alright, let's talk about the controls of the Retro Arcade. What can you expect? Just like a controller, they got the same buttons, so they got a nice touch to it. Same for the start and select here. And the joystick. It's just a joystick from a controller. It feels very nice. But yeah, no micro switches. But then there's the question, how is it responding in games like Street Fighter and other shmups and fighting games? Alright. Alright, and what can we find on the right side? We're finding here a little scroll wheel where you can adjust the volume of the mini arcade. And what you can hear, the mini arcade is pretty damn loud. And what do we have at the back of the mini arcade? We got here two USB connectors for the controllers, the AV out. Here you can enter a CF card and just add new files. And here we got a little USB port, USB-B if I'm correct. And here you can charge up the system, because it got a little battery inside. And of course the power on and off switch. And what we can find at the bottom of the little arcade machine, we're finding the speaker here at the left side, and in the middle we are finding a battery compartment, because this thing is powered by a battery. And if you're searching for a replacement, a spare battery, or just a bigger one, yeah, they are still up for sale on AliExpress, for example. You can buy them and they cost around $7. just search for the number 18650. This is the 2000 milliamp, 3.7 volts. And yeah, I think the biggest one, if I remember it correctly, are 2200 milliamps. And yeah, if you want one, check it out. They are not very expensive and easy to replace. Alright, let's take a close look at the main menu. It's exactly like the Popka 3 portable system. If you didn't see this review, check it out on my channel after watching this one. And yeah, you will see that it's exactly the same main menu. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a comparison that we can see if it's exactly the same software, that the games are running just as great or just as horrible. So this is more like a quick scroll through, and these are the shortcuts to some games. But if you want to see the full list, go to here, simulation games, and this is the complete support of games. So it got a wide range of support. Transplant games, yeah, there are some homebrew games. I tried to add some new games, but it didn't work at all. So I'm going to put some effort in it and try to figure out if there is a way of adding more homebrew games. TF card, if you put in a TF card, you can here start your games from your TF card. Here we can find the music, and yes, it plays some music. You have some pretty pictures. Ooh, maybe from some pretty woman. No, but it gives a really good example how nice, colorful the screen is. Alright, let's see what we have more. Go back once again. File. The file browser here, you can just browse through your files and remove files. So be careful with this one. So if you remove the files, you are pretty damn screwed. Settings, language, background, sound settings, backlight times, all the same from most handhelds, like the Popka 3 for example, and the Popka 2 got also the same menu. System information and TV out mode. And the TV out mode, yes, if you put in a cable, you can swap from PAL to NTCS. What is a really neat feature of this tiny retro arcade machine, that we can just instant save and load all your games. So pressing start and select when being in a game, you can just save state this frame or moment. Really awesome. You can just adjust some skipping frames if you want. You can remap the buttons, instant archive, reset, or just quit. And the first game we are going to try is the sound is not 100% clear. The frame rate is pretty damn impressive. Tyson Dynamite. And the first game we are going to play is F-Zero. I must say it looks a little bit laggy and doesn't have exactly the good frame rate if you look at the Super Nintendo. It's still playable, but no. I really love this game, by the way. I played it so much as a child. Oh man, but I didn't play enough because I got already raped from both corners. Oh yeah, power up. Oh, they froze. Awesome. Oh man, this is really cheating. Oh yeah. Power up tank. Oh, they're all gone now. Here's Johnny. Come on. Nope. Not from behind. That's lame-o. Oh, what is this? Oh, reinforcement of the... Yes, reinforcement of the barrier of... Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, Street Fighter 2. Let's go. Let's see if I can do some moves. Alright, punch button. Oh yeah. The stick is very responsive. Oh yeah, taken Hadouken. Oh. No, there goes my perfect. Oh, you gotta pay for that one. Just... Oh. Just freaking go down. Thank you, mate. Where are the buttons? Oh, here he is. Ow. Don't need a turbo button.
Because I am turbo.
Right, did they fix the sound? Nope. Oh, that sound is so freaking fucked up. And the funny fact is that if you play a game like Crash Bandicoot or something like that, there is no problem at all with the sound. It's just this freaking game that has this sound problem. Let's see how the frame it is. Oh. Where's my... Ah! Whoa! No! Oh, damn. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Ba-doop, boom. Bam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam. Do 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 do. Alright, and in this part of the gameplay I'm going to just use the controller. You can control the full machine with the controller, so if you plug it in, it's ready to go. Alright. Alright, let's see how it's responding. The D-pad is not bad at all. Ah! No! I wanna sweep, I wanna sweep. I wanna sweep like tar. Alright, finally. So yeah people, the controller itself plays just fine. The buttons are very responsive like the console itself. Real nice. Oh yeah. So for the final conclusion about a retro arcade, it's a really neat piece of hardware. Yes, it supports a lot of systems, not only Neo Geo and MAME, but you can also play your old 8-bit and 60-bit games. Really awesome. I must say, they are not running all perfectly like they should be. There are some graphical issues or some sound issues. For me personally, it's not a big thing, but if you want to have a perfect machine with perfect graphics or perfect sound, yeah, this is not the thing you are searching for. So I need to be honest against you guys, and that is what you're going to get. It comes with two controllers. You can just use it like a mini arcade or just use it like a console. I think that is pretty damn awesome. The controls are a little bit small, but I think they're just fine for playing these games. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I want to thank you for watching. Check out the funnyplaying.com website. I'm going to drop a link in the description and the comment section. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell because you get notified for more awesome Wicked videos. See you next time.